This video is sponsored by TunnelBear, the VPN service that makes it easy for you to enjoy a private and fast internet browsing experience. Click the link below to get started today. Hey guys, it's Jeff, and today we updated to iOS 12, and as you can see, the update is completed now, so we'll just go through the update process and then show you a few new features that we are going to see in iOS 12, and then we'll have some more content coming to you later today featuring some other iOS 12 specific news. So we'll go ahead, click continue here. This is a very short setup process. There's actually not a very long one. We'll just swipe to get started here, and then we're on to iOS 12. So one of the things that we saw in the keynote today is the do not disturb function. Obviously you can now force touch that, and then you can set a specific time that you want do not disturb to be on. So that's one of the changes that are coming in iOS 12. But one of the biggest changes, and one that I really like, and I think I'm going to be using it, is screen time, because we all want to make sure that we are aware of how much we are on our phones and our devices, and kind of limit that as much as possible, because there's other things to see in the world. So screen time, this will basically give you an idea of how much time you are spending on apps. It can give you some kind of like pointers or some ideas on how to limit your use, and then you can also set limits for yourself to basically limit yourself on certain apps. So if I want to set a limit on a certain app, I can go ahead and set that limit on that app, and then it will notify me once that is up for that app. So App Store, we can see that basically our time on the app, obviously we just updated, so we haven't had much time, but today we're in the settings app, obviously. Not too much to show here, but we are seeing a lot of things going on here. Now, notifications, it will show us how many notifications are coming in per app, so that's really cool. That will obviously increase as we continue on throughout using the iOS 12 software. Now, let's check out the wallpapers, see if there's any new ones. Apple didn't really mention any, but wow, we do have a new one there. Let's check out and see if they have anything else with the live. Nothing with the live, but guys, don't give up hope. We might be seeing new live and still wallpapers when the official version is released, or throughout the iOS 12 betas. So I'm going to set that as my main lock screen and home screen wallpaper because it looks cool, and of course we're on iOS 12, so we have to support this new look. Now, one thing that I did notice is just the overall snappiness of the OS here. It's very snappy in opening up apps, so that's one thing that Apple said you would be seeing, and we are seeing it, so I'm very happy to report back that that is the case. And then we'll also be seeing some new apps that they just released. So let's go ahead and check out some of the new apps that Apple has released with iOS 12. So one thing that has changed with iOS 12 is voice memos, and obviously we have a little redesign here with voice memos. So if we go to the voice memos app, obviously the voice memos icon has changed, but if we go into the app, it looks a little bit more fresh, a little bit different. Click record there, and then we have this UI on the bottom here that doesn't take up the entire screen. So that looks very cool. Looks pretty modern here. And for any of you that use voice memos, this will be a welcomed upgrade. So another thing that you'll be seeing is a new redesigned Stocks app. So you'll be welcomed with this screen, this splash screen here, and just click continue, and then we'll see specific stories relating to stocks. So if you want to check out Apple, we'll go ahead, check out Apple, and then we'll see exactly what news is surrounding Apple, which is really cool. And this new redesign here looks very fresh, very clean. And we can just go ahead, swipe down there, and let's check out Verizon. So let's check out Verizon and see exactly how their stock is doing. Obviously for the day, it's kind of just sitting there, but we have all these stories, and if it's going up, like let's say it has a 13% increase, we can see exactly why via the news. So if they release something new, a new technology or anything like that, or maybe it goes down for some reason, you will see that news directly relating to that price increase or decrease. So that's really cool. I love to see new features like that kind of integrate news and relevant information all together in the same place. So that's really cool. So another thing that has changed is obviously the FaceTime app. It looks a little bit different here. There's not as much clutter. I can't really go, I don't want to give away anyone's number, so I just came to this page directly. If you want to check it out for yourself, just get the beta and install it and go to the FaceTime app. But this is the kind of screen that you will be showed when you want to start a new phone call. So I've inserted myself there into the phone call. I can obviously add up to 29 more people because you can get 30 people on group FaceTime, so that's really cool. But I can select audio or video. This interface is completely new. And if I want to do video, I can just go ahead and start my FaceTime there. So that's really cool. Go ahead, check it out. I think that you guys will be thoroughly impressed with that new function, and tell me how you like it in the comment section down below. Now, one last thing that we are going to check and kind of go over is the Animoji. So let's go to the Messages app and let's go to My Conversation here, and let's go to the new Animoji. So now we have Animoji, but we also have Memoji. So if you watch the WWDC 2018 live stream, you'll see that we have new Animoji here on the bottom, but you can also create your own Memoji, which is very much like the Samsung variant of Animoji, but obviously way better. So we are just going to review the new Animoji here. Obviously, it's prompting me to create my own Memoji with the plus button here, but I'll do that in a later video. We'll just check out the new Animoji that have recently come out. So we have the tiger here, the koala, the T-Rex, and then the kind of Snapchat-like looking ghost, which is really cool because obviously, you know, more Animoji means more fun with your messages. So go ahead and check that out within the Messages app. I think Animoji is really developing nicely here. And we also have the tongue function here. So if you wanted to stick out your tongue like this ghost is doing here, you can do that and it will recognize that. I think that's a very cool feature to have, especially with the iPhone 10. So check that out. And obviously go and create your own Memoji if you want to. I think that's going to be really cool. So that is it for iOS 12. Those are like the major changes. Obviously there is a ton more, so I will be updating you as the day goes along on more specific features. Please comment in the comment section down below if you want to see any specific features featured in my videos. Obviously there are tons of features to review here, and obviously benchmarks and performance numbers to look at as well. So let me know in the comment section down below what you want to see. I'm personally going to be spending a lot of time on screen time, so check that out. Stay tuned for a video on screen time, and I'll see you guys later today in some more content surrounding iOS 12. So thank you guys for watching. Get subscribed and also stay tuned for some more content. Peace out.